Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from the Superdome. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The Saints lining up in punt formation. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Daniels starts with a pass. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's the touchdown for him on the year.
I think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of...
That is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 15-yard line.
He'll try the right side this time. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play. When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Gay's kick is good. And the Saints will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. It'll go down as an incompletion. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away. Daniels to throw on second down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Here's a first carry for their running back. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's deep for Olave. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On second down, it's Daniel. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple of plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Slot man in motion left. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. This one complete to Melton. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter. Here's a run going left. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss. This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
That one taken in by Burton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play there for the Bengals. 39 yards. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Throwing is Daniels. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
About 19 yards. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A short kick down to the 7. 2nd and goal. They'll go play action here with Daniels. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 10-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Taking off, the ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted. strong. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
Open man downfield is Smith. And he will score. Irv Smith, touchdown Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on top. It's 14-10. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Good for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals are out to a 21-10 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Open man down the field, it's Olave. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave, touchdown Saints.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. His drive will start on the ground. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Mike, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
You'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He'll look underneath here for Brown. He's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the 47. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. To the air again is Daniels. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set it down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Left side into the hands of Olave. That's 19 yards for the 2nd straight play. They are rolling. Another 1st down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now Brown. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, Daniels. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they're going to mark him. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away. And
oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Brown. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, but I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Play action. Here's Daniels. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Saints 17.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Pass is caught by Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Gray is the motion man here. Throwing again is McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, to the end zone. It's intercepted.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Third and a yard. It's Daniels. Downfield, got a man, and and he's got it. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. A gain of 48. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort.